Yo, it's Etan. I'm here in downtown Culver City, standing in front of the Washington Building. Now, this is also known as the Flatiron Building. If you hear that word flatiron, you think of New York, you think of a diagonal intersection with a little wedge-shaped thing. And that's exactly what we get here. So back when this was master planned in the 19-teens, they wanted to take advantage of transportation lines that were already there. So this was the nexus of three railroad lines. So you see, even in the shape, that wedge of the Washington Building, the idea that we're going to have the center of Culver City right at this intersection. The Washington Building was commissioned by a guy named Charles Lindblade. He was a real estate developer and a friend and business partner of Harry Culver, who was the founder of Culver City. The two of them together with the H.H. Culver Company, they really developed the city into what it was between the 19-teens and the early 1930s. For most of the 1930s, this building served as a post office. And ever since, it's been a combination of offices and retail on the bottom floor. So there's a Starbucks right behind me on the bottom floor. There's a restaurant, there's a couple shops. Upstairs, there's an architecture office, a tenant that can probably appreciate the historicness of this building and its design. Now, the outside is pretty much the same as it was when it was built in the late 1920s. They just had to replace some of the wood sash on the windows with aluminum. In fact, it's one of the better preserved facades of any of the buildings in downtown Culver City. You can't say the same thing about the interior. Almost nothing is original. So this building formed the nucleus, along with City Hall, the Citizen Publishing Company, the fire department, the Culver Hotel right across the way, of historic Culver City. And you can still get a sense of how it was laid out almost 100 years ago. Thanks for doing LA with me.